What do you make of what you've seen here tonight? San Antonio, if you're just joining us, we had our discussion when the night began. Charles could not be persuaded by a 19-game winning streak or the best record in the NBA since the All-Star break that San Antonio is anything more than the third best team in the Western Conference.
In my opinion, I always preface all my conversations.
Well, that's your opinion.
I do not think those old guys are going to hold up for 2 months. I think when they get to the playoff, they're going to play against a really good team every night. Their record against winning teams, they're 2-8 against the top 2, 3, and 4 in the Western Conference. The next three best teams.
Yeah. Oklahoma City has swept them.
Yes.
Houston has won all three. They play one more time.
Yes.
And they're 2-1 against the Clippers,
Yes.
San Antonio.
Yes. So I think against those next couple tier teams, but first of all, they're going to have a tough series against Memphis, Dallas, or Phoenix. Because they're
Memphis
not
is 9, right? Memphis may not even get
Yeah, but
in.
I'm just saying, I said Dallas or Memphis.
And they knocked Dallas into the 8-hole. They may play them in the first round, and they've beaten them 9 times in a row.
And that's fine. But then
so that'll be an easier series than you think.
I don't think so. I don't think you go by what happened during the regular season.
So why are we going by the regular season that they went 2-8?
No, but I'm just saying.
Very good point. Very
good
valid.
Kenny.
Good job, Kenny.
Good point. Great point. Great point. And then what's going to be interesting in that next series against the Houston Rockets, if they're able to get there. If they can, they'll obviously win the first round of the playoffs. But let me tell you something. Don't sleep on Memphis, man. With Mike Conley and those two beasts down low, they remember they beat when they were the 8th seed a couple years ago. They beat the Spurs when the Spurs were 5 or 6 years younger. Yeah. That was a big upset.
I agree with you that tough team Memphis, but you can't discredit what the Spurs are doing.
I'm not discrediting
I just say in the fact that because they are going to be healthier. Popovich is.
How are they going to be healthier?
Because they rest.
Their best players out right now.
Not playing back-to-back at all.
Right, they're not playing back-to-backs. Tony Parker is not hurt. He is resting. Resting smaller injuries. It is difference. And Popovich does this throughout the whole year to get ready for the playoffs. So I believe that they are primed to do what they did last year.
And meantime, Dallas falls from 7 to 8 with that loss tonight. They're tied on the loss side with Memphis, both at 48 and 32, but they win the tiebreaker over Memphis. And so there you see the.
Is there no way we could get those schedules up there?
And well, here's the deal, because Dallas has to play.
They play Phoenix.
They got to play Phoenix,
So
and then they play at Memphis to close out the season on Wednesday night.
So the Warriors
it's all coming down to these last couple of games, and so there you see it. Phoenix at San Antonio.
Phoenix could lose at San Antonio, at Dallas, and Memphis, and then at Sacramento.
Yeah, so it's you got to see what happens here down the stretch.
Oh, the Memphis Grizzlies in the catbird seat. They're going to beat Philly. They're going to beat the Lakers. And if they can win that
it's coming down to those head-to-heads.
No, those head-to-heads, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're going to beat Philly and the Lakers.
But they all play each other, so how they all it's not the catbird seat.
No, it's not at all. I mean, that's
They got to beat each other.
I still like Memphis to get into the playoffs.
Okay, we got you there. And you think they're going to make it tough on San Antonio?
I do think they're going to make it tough on San Antonio. Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph, them boys are beasts. And Mike Conley is the most underrated point guard. They got Mike Miller there.
I think if Gasol was in the lineup the whole year.